Joining me now is C. Lalrosanga, the Member of Parliament from the Mizo National Front, joins me. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Lalrosanga. Is it true that the MNF government in Mizoram now is calling for the dismissal of the Biren Singh government in Manipur? Are you saying that the Biren Singh government has failed to protect the lives of the people of Manipur, especially the Kuki Zomis who have links with Mizoram?
That's my personal view, and also the views of and the sentiments of the people I represent in the parliament, and therefore I believe that that has to be done.
You're telling me on this show that the Biren Singh government must go because you believe it has failed to protect the lives of the Kuki Zomi community, which has these links with the people of Mizoram. Are you saying that the Biren Singh government has acted unilaterally in support of the Meiteis against the interests of the Kuki Zomis and they failed to protect them? Is that what is angering the people of Mizoram at the moment?
Definitely not. The present government in Manipur has not been able to protect the lives and properties of the Kuki Zomi people there in Manipur. They have totally failed, and we all know about it. And therefore, we have to see that a better government or a central rule has to be imposed there so that things can improve. Otherwise, it will never improve.
No, you're calling for central rule, president's rule, or removal of the government. But, sir, your party, the Mizo National Front, is part of the Northeast Democratic Alliance, part of the NDA at the center, which is headed by the BJP. Is the MNF, Mizo National Front, thinking of pulling out of the NDA and striking out on its own before the elections in Mizoram later this year?
I personally feel that we cannot be a part of this alliance if that particular government in Manipur continues like that, because it has failed to contain things. Law and order situation has been now out of hand for so long, and therefore we don't see anything stabilizing in that state till that government goes.
But do you believe, Mr. Lalrosanga, that in Manipur there is an element of Hindu Meitei versus Christian Kuki Zomi? Is that one of your concerns again? In Mizoram, you have a large Christian population and the Biren government is tangled now in an ethnic conflict which has religious dimensions, Hindu Meiteis versus Christian Kukis, many churches being burned, the church leaders are unhappy. Am I right in saying that that is also a worrying dimension playing out at the moment now?
I believe the Christians have been targeted in Manipur, and so many churches have been burned down, and so many sufferings have taken place, and even the churches that have been destroyed, burned, and vandalized, there have been particular sacrilege committed in some of the churches that were burnt down, and therefore we, I believe, as Christians, we are also target out there.
But there have been a lot of solidarity protests in Aizawl, sir, and other parts of Mizoram today. Today we've seen street protests in solidarity with the Kuki Zomi community in Aizawl. Will these tensions spill over now into Mizoram, where many Meiteis also live? Is Manipur affecting Mizoram?
Manipur is affecting Mizoram, but not adversely as such. We have internally displaced persons coming in, and we are very much concerned about the situation in Manipur. Therefore, today there was an expression of solidarity with the brothers and sisters in the hills of Manipur, those who have suffered, those who are victims of violence. And today we would like to see that peace is restored in Manipur, but we don't see that an easy task. However, we feel that in Manipur, the situation has to be under control, has to be put under control. So far, it has not been put under control. Nobody has been able to contain the situation there as it is, because there is violence even still now So we would like to see that Manipur peace and tranquility is restored at the earliest, so that Mizoram will also remain at peace, because Mizoram's peace is hard-earned, and we don't want any spillover effect from the other side of the border as long as that can be helped.
One final question, Mr. Lalrosanga. You're saying you're clearly in solidarity with the Kuki Zomi community. Is it true that there are reports that the MNF government wants Meiteis to return to Manipur for their own safety? The Peace Accord MNF Returnees Association, APASMA, has asked Meiteis to leave the state for their own safety. Are Meiteis endangered in Mizoram? Can you guarantee their safety?
The Returnees Association had indeed asked the Meiteis to leave Mizoram at one point of time, but later they have clarified that they are not so serious about it, that in fact they want the Meiteis to remain, but they just wanted them to be careful, to take care in their lives so that they won't show any hostility or offense towards the Mizo community.
Okay. Let me leave it there, Mr. Lalrosanga. Clearly what you're saying, therefore, is that you expect the center to act in Manipur to ensure that you remain within this wider alliance. So the Mizo tensions, in a way, with the Manipur government are continuing.